everyone, Adam here. I am back with a brand new group for the channel. I have never heard of them before. This is Highasakite and their song, God Don't Leave Me. Now, no idea what to expect here. I think I've seen artists perform at this type of concert before, but I know that the lead singer's name is, I believe it's Ingrid. That's literally all I know. Don't know their sound, don't know where this is going to go, but I am super excited. So let's jump in. Here we go. This is Highasakite and God Don't Leave Me. I love that it's live as well. Fantastic.
God, don't leave me, I'll freeze. I panic in my bedroom, half asleep.
Nice tone.
God, don't tempt me, I'm weak. A needle is a shitty way to leave. Creator of my awful mind.
Wow, such pain.
Cross the line this time. Cross the line this time. It's been a long time since the phone rang.
Beautiful, beautiful.
If only but a second of your time. If only but a second of your time. God, don't leave me, I'll freeze. Like the last summer.
Wow, let's go.
God, don't leave me, I'll freeze. Like the last summer. God, don't leave me, I'll freeze. Like the last summer. God, don't leave me, I'll freeze. Like the last summer.
Beautiful.
Like the last summer. Like the last summer. Like the last summer.
Oh, nice. This is what I was waiting for, some type of pickup. Here we go. Well, there we go. Well, that was really, really interesting. I think, wow, it did a lot of things that I really like in songs that I've spoken about before. You know, it did like, I love that moment when suddenly we kind of built up and we elevated and like suddenly there was a big pickup in the song, right? I loved that because, you know, as beautiful as what the opening was, and, you know, there are worlds in which we could have a whole song that's just like that and it would be really, really moving and quite beautiful. But I loved that pickup, you know, it's just gorgeous. I love when instruments just come in there and it's suddenly like a change, it's like a shift in the song. And that was beautifully done. I really, really liked that, you know, just really kind of lifted the song into another area, which was beautifully done. I also liked as well, kind of 3/4 of the way through the song, how all of the lyrics dropped out and we just had music. And I always talk about this when we give time for the music just to breathe. You know, when the lead singer or vocalist, or whoever it is, just stop singing for a moment and they just let the instruments play. And I love that because it means that the instruments and musicians become such an integral part of the storytelling of the song. And that was fantastic. I love that, you know, she just took a moment away from the microphone, let that music breathe and just let that soundscape just envelop everybody in the audience there. That was beautiful. One of my favorite things. And that was really, really well done. The only thing I will say is that I probably need to go back and look at the lyrics towards this because I'm not 100% sure of the meaning behind the song, especially when we kept, you know, getting the like last summer lyric that was repeated like again and again and again and again, which, you know, I'm sure if I understand the meaning of the song and kind of understand why the song was written, that might make more sense in terms of context. But obviously it's just very repetitive to get that same lyric again and again and again. And yeah, I mean, we did get some variation where right at the end it was like, what was it? God, don't leave me. And that was like the one variation that we got there, but then that was it. And I would have liked to hear more, kind of develop those lyrics a little bit more and just hear a little bit more about the story of the song. But obviously, you know, I've heard it for the first time. I should probably go back and listen again and see how it builds into that as well. It'll be interesting just to see that like narratively through the song. But obviously in the slower section towards the beginning, we had that same lyric. And then when the music picked up again, we had the same lyric again, just repeated quite often. So I would like to see a little bit more variation in the actual lyrics. And I'm sure with their other songs, we get a lot of that. Now, the lead singer, who I believe is called Ingrid, please do let me know in the comments down below if that is incorrect, but I'm going to call her Ingrid now. What an interesting tone. You know, like got very much like a straight tone. She reminds me a little bit of like the lead singer of the band The Bangles, like kind of a similar tone there. Really, really interesting. Really nice control of the voice. You know, kind of the vowel sounds as well were really interesting, especially like the, you know, kind of the UM of summer as well. Like a little bit of vibrato thrown in just to nicely round off the end. And that was really, really, really nicely done. Again, you know, this wasn't a song that really allowed her vocal to fully show off, but I loved that we got a variation of head voice and then some chest voice as well. And that was really, really nice to hear. You know, especially when she slipped up into that head voice towards the beginning, that was like angelic. It was beautiful. And then obviously when we got into like the meat of the song and like the bite of the song, we got a lot more power. We got a lot more chest voice there, which was really, really nice to hear. Again, kind of singing, you know, like last summer, singing those lyrics again, but singing them in exactly the same way every single time. And again, it would have been nice to kind of hear that head voice again, maybe sing the last part of that and like switch it up, like push it into head voice rather than just sing it like straight again as she was doing. Obviously that played with the melody and it kind of went in line with the melody of the song, which is absolutely fine. And it, you know, she sounded amazing. It would have just been nice to hear a little bit more variation. That's all I'll say. But I have to say, you know, I really enjoyed this. Really, really nice atmosphere. I felt like involved in the performance. It kind of drew me in and I wanted to know more. And the music as well, the musicality of this song, you know, that electro sound coming in, like the drums coming in, more of the guitar. I mean, I'm always here for that type of stuff. So I really, really loved that. And it would have been nice just to explore that a little bit more. But beautiful soundscape in this song. Really, really, really nice. And I love that it elevated that sound that little bit more. But what did you think of Highasakite and their song, God Don't Leave Me? You know what to do by now. Please leave me comments down below with your thoughts. And if you have any other suggestions by Highasakite, please leave those down below as well. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please come and subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and make sure you hit that bell icon as well. It's the fastest way to get new notifications when a brand new video like this drops. If you do want to jump in and help support the channel on Patreon, that would be incredible. Thank you so much. The link and details for that are just down below. We do have a few little exclusive goodies on there. For example, I do a monthly check-in every single month with my Patreon subscribers, as well as a few little exclusive goodies that are only on there. So if you do want to jump in and help support the channel, that would be incredible. Thank you so much. The link and details for that are just down below. So thank you again, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this, and I can't wait to hear all about this band and hear what your thoughts are of their song, God Don't Leave Me. But until next time, take care.